Okay, just a quick explanation about my charts. So we're looking at Kimberly-Clark. This is simply each bar indicates 1 day's movement of price, and this red line on the outside and inside of this create what is known as the Bollinger Bands, which is just kind of a measure of volatility in whatever particular shares you're trading. The blue line is a 50-day moving average throughout. And so this is what my charts look like before I start adding any layers. So what you're about to see is after I've put in support and resistance and a trade that I'm setting up to, well, that I'm actually simulating currently. All right, so these obviously are support and resistance areas. This yellow area here indicates a large dysfunction in price. It started at this price and opened the next day in this area. So this is called a gap, obviously, because of the large gap that occurred. Transactions, day-to-day activity, and this is me buying, which is unusual. I don't generally buy calls. I generally am selling them. But buying a call after finding out that one of the directives of the company purchased a large amount of the shares on 2/9/26, so recently, which is generally a pretty good indication that somebody knows something. So anyway, in this trade, this is the version of my price chart, and then here is my simulated trade on that option. So it is currently up $140 since the other day. That gives you an idea of kind of how they move since I'm using options, or it gives me an idea because I'm still actually kind of learning this process that I once again don't buy options generally. And this is all my underlying indications of what's going on underneath the price. So that large drop obviously pulled everything down, and since then it's kind of moved up and sideways and down, and all we've had is pretty much upwards movement in the underlying, which generally is an indication that something, once again, it kind of like moves, doesn't find it, comes down here, and then pops back up, and that's what it seems to be doing at this particular moment. So I've got my target set at a $500 sell point, and I'll keep you posted.